450 or as high as it'll go. Mine is at 450. I'm gonna check the temperature of my stone, see where it's at. It's got about 305, 304 different spots. 300. About the salsa, I'm using refried beans. Those already have been refried. I put some of them into a blender with some diced up tomatoes, jalapenos, and onions. And I'm gonna also use a little bit of the water from some beans that were already cooked. It's just pinto beans, the liquid. I'm gonna use a little bit of this liquid. It's real starchy, so I'm just gonna use a little bit just to put a little more water into it. And the measurements is gonna be about 300 milliliters. It's about 8 ounces. 8 ounces. It's just for one pizza. Once I'm ready to blend, I'm gonna add salt to taste. I'm going to puree this, liquefy it. Make sure my blender's on. Desired result is going to be more of a liquefied sauce so I can spread on my pizza. Okay, I'm pressing down the dough. I'm going to put some oil, just olive oil, and put it on top. Smooth it around the dough. So I have an Italian blend. I'm gonna throw that on top. So mix oregano, basil, and thyme. And then I'm gonna throw a little garlic salt. Lori's garlic salt. I put in this smaller container. This is gonna be a Mexican pizza. So I'm going to add my beans. Cheese. The oven has already been preheating, and it should be hot enough to start. My toppings. I'll be doing 2 pizzas, so I have everything laid out so we can see. Okay, so we got onions, we got ham, bell peppers, mushrooms, we have some Spanish chorizo. We have some pickled jalapenos. Pickled jalapenos really smell good. And some Spanish chorizo. Pepperonis at the end. Start this on. So it's kind of like a combination pizza, but there's some of these traditional Mexican ingredients just to kind of change it up a little bit. And I have some fresh mozzarella. Put some pieces of that in here. Give it more cheese. And that's it. So now I'm going to put this in the oven. We'll be going in the oven for about 20 minutes. Okay, now my second pizza is already here. So I'm gonna try to stretch this one thin because I'm looking to do a tavern style pizza. This traditionally really a thin crust, kind of crispy. That's what I'm aiming for. So I don't have a dough roller, so I'm just going to stretch it out. And I can kind of toss it a little bit. Get a little stretch on it. Now if your pizza doesn't stretch out perfectly round, don't worry about it. It's pizza. It's just in the fun of, you know, getting something that's organic. It's as you made it with your hand. It's not machine, so. Okay, so I'm gonna transfer this to my dough peel, to my pizza peel. And I kind of gonna lightly dust it with cornmeal so it doesn't stick. Gotta get these edges. Okay. Again, you can stretch this out. Once it's already a little bit stretched out, it kind of just goes with the gravity. Let gravity take it. Okay, I think that's pretty big. I don't have too big of a pizza stone, so I don't want to go too big with it. Looking for about a 12-inch, 14-inch pizza. I think that's gonna be good. Okay, kind of want to make sure it moves, wiggles a little bit. Put your salsa. This is just like a ragu, just a canned bot. And just use what you got. If you have fresh tomatoes, use your tomatoes. This is gonna be like tavern pizza, so I'm gonna try to go to the edges as far as I can go. Still leave a little bit. It's looking pretty good. Okay. So again, I'm gonna put a little oregano on the bottom. Just a little garlic salt. Cheese. I'm gonna use a little bit, just a light on the Mexican cheese. Real light. So I'm gonna use mostly mozzarella. So I can have just a different texture of cheese. Just use what you got. It's fresh mozzarella, so I'm gonna use this. And this one I'm just gonna do pure pepperoni. Kind of what I'm feeling. This one. My first time using this cheese, so I'm not too familiar with the results, but I got it at Trader Joe's, so I'm thinking it's good cheese. Start throwing the pepperonis on there, get it prepared. I think that looks pretty good. I think I'm happy with that. Here, let's see. I think that's good. Kind of want to wiggle it again. So now we're going to go over to the oven. And it's kind of elongated, but I'm going to try to fit it in here, slide it in here. Kind of get it towards the end. So big. And that's it. Close that up. Dust your pizza peel or your launcher to prevent sticking. I'm using cornmeal. It's a brand just named Pan. I use this a lot. It's used with, I believe, white corn. Real popular in the Mexican and the Latin regions. Pan pizza. So I have the dough has been resting for 20 minutes. I'm just gonna press it down to the pan.